Hold on, I'll give you a heads up. All right. Now we're good.
Good?
Yes.
All right. Yeah? Okay. So this is introducing Pepsi-Cola. So the learning outcomes for my presentation are to demonstrate the way mass media uses language and images to persuade, entertain, or inform. And I will be doing this by looking at advertisement techniques and how the language and techniques have evolved throughout time, mainly focusing on two companies, Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, and then a self-made ad to kind of affirm the techniques and the evolution shown above, which is Pepsi-Cola. So before we delve into all of that, it's important to actually get a definition of what mass media and advertisement is. So according to our IBVC, mass media is the way or instruments used to communicate information to the public. It includes a large variety of things such as print, which is like newspapers, broadcasts, such as television and radio, or internet, which is blogs and videos. And when you look at advertisement, advertisement is really mass media with a commercial spin. It's mass media whose purpose is to sell a product or an idea. So companies use a large variety of advertisement techniques in order to market products and sell ideas and different products. Some of these are listed on a website called Foothill Tech, and I've listed some of these right here. They include facts and figures, which is stating facts that show one product superior to others. Magical ingredients, which claim, will say a product has something which will have like a miracle cure in it. Patriotism, which appeals to people's desire to support their country, their love of their country. Wit and humor, people tend to like things that are funny, so commercials will often use that. Glittering generalities, which are using positive words and images and association with the product in order to market it, which can be seen right here in the source text for this project, which is the Boogie Board app by Gatorade, saying, "Is it in you?" showing a picture of a manly man saying, "If you buy it, you're going to be manly," as well as bandwagons, which play on the human nature to fit in, the desire to fit in. So before we get started, it's a brief introduction to the companies, which I will be covering, charting the evolution of. So first is Coca-Cola. As you probably all have heard, Coca-Cola is a soft drink invented by John S. Pemberton in 1886. It was it slowly became dominant in the soft drinks industry, and today it's one of the leading brand names. It's listed for number 4 on Forbes. It's ranked number 4 on Forbes list of most valuable brand names, of having a value of $81.6 billion, and it was chosen for this product due to its almost universal recognition. And then we see Pepsi-Cola will be the second one I will be analyzing in this presentation. Pepsi-Cola, again, dominated soft drink market in the 20th century and continues to do so today, and it's widely known as being the competitor of Coca-Cola. So now we're going to get into the beginnings. This is covers from the late 1800s to the 1900s. So first we have a set of Coca-Cola advertisements. Both of these are from 1886. From the left, you see it reads, "Coca-Cola is a delightful, palpable, and healthful beverage. It relieves fatigue and is indispensable for men. It relieves mental, physical exhaustion and is a favorable drink for ladies when thirsty, weary, or despondent." What you can see here, the language is really using the technique of both glittering generalities and miracle cures, magical ingredients. What it's really showing is it's marketing Coca-Cola as a miracle cure, and at this time Coca-Cola was sold as a patent medicine, so Pemberton would often claim it's going to cure headaches, it's going to cure disease, and the ad on the right is also showing that it satisfies the thirsty and helps the weary. And glittering generalities are also present here, saying that it's palpable, it's good for businessmen and professionals, as you can see right here. And students, wheelmen, athletes will all want to drink Coca-Cola. And next we're going to move on to an advertisement from Pepsi-Cola. The one on the left is the Pepsi-Cola logo on the dining tray in 1909, while the one on the right up here is the Pepsi-Cola slogan from 1903. So when we analyze the language in these, we see a similarity to the ones in Coca-Cola, where we see miracle cures and we see glittering generalities. Right below the Pepsi-Cola logo even says it's delicious, it's healthful, it's going to cure. Even in the theme line for Pepsi-Cola, it says it's going to aid digestion. They're miracle cures. While glittering generalities are also present, as seen, it's using an attractive young lady to market the Pepsi-Cola brand, as well as words such as exhilarating and invigorating in order to really put that positive connotation on the soda. So moving on, we're going to look at wartime ads from 1942 to 1945, which was, many of you know, was when the US got involved in the Second World War. So going back to Coca-Cola, we have somewhere in the Pacific Northwest a 1945 advertisement, and How Americans Spread Holiday Spirit Overseas, a 1943 advertisement. So what we see here is it shifts from miracle cures to now being marketed as something patriotic. If you buy Coca-Cola, you're supporting your troops. Troops love Coca-Cola. On the right, you see the way for troops overseas to spread American values, American ideals, and the love of their country is through Coca-Cola. And it's really appealing to patriotism by associating Coca-Cola with American ideals. And then even with Pepsi-Cola in this era, you start to see the same thing. American energy will win. It's saying that by purchasing Pepsi-Cola, you are really aiding the war effort. Pepsi-Cola has the ingredients which are helping people aid the war effort. They're helping, it's a mechanic right here, win the war for us. And then on the right, it's a much more subtle approach with war bonds. Now, war bonds were things people would purchase in order to help the war effort. And Pepsi-Cola, by branding their own war bonds, having these contests for war bonds, are really just associating their ad with the help for the war movement. They're both appealing heavily to patriotism. And now we have modern ads. So we see Coca-Cola on the left here, welcome to the Coke side of life, and on the right, a 2006 advertisement titled, All of Us Are Friends of a Friend. So instead of miracle cures or patriotism now, none of which are present in these two ads, we start to see an appeal towards bandwagons and again, glittering generalities. So welcome to the Coke side of life is really saying, it's really saying Coca-Cola is the way to fit in. It's playing on people's desires to be on the winning side. It's subliminally telling the reader that Coca-Cola is the winning side of life, welcoming you to the Coke side of life. And now on the right, all of us are a friend of a friend. This is really showing how Coca-Cola is going to be your friend. If you purchase Coca-Cola, you've made this new friend. Now we go to Pepsi-Cola again for the new generation, early mid-2000 ads, and Live for the Now, which is a fairly recent one, 2012 advertisement. The Pepsi generation, the language used there, the new generation, really appealing again to bandwagons, people's desires to fit in. You want to be part of the new generation, you would purchase a Pepsi product. And Live for the Now, you can see it's showing people partying, having fun, all in groups, again appealing to the bandwagon technique, people wanting to be part of the groups, people wanting to live for now. So as you saw with those advertisements, I decided to make my own advertisement for a product called Pep Cola. This was in order to show again how that's kind of the techniques and language used throughout the advertisements has really evolved. So the first Pep Cola advertisement, 1800s to 1900s, you see drink Pep Cola, special formula proven to cure headaches and aid digestion and relieve fatigue. Favorable drink for the educated man when weary, favorable drink for the classy lady when thirsty. Tastes great, healthy, helps the weary. You see again the miracle cure approach as well as the glittering generalities approach. Pep-Cola is going to have its special formula, which is going to cure these three things. And it's also a product for businessmen and for classy ladies. It's something you want to drink and something that's going to cure all your illnesses. And we moved on to 1943 to 1945, which was more of the patriotic angle of advertisement. You have a U.S. soldier here drinking his Pep-Cola canteen, which, and the reading Pep-Cola fuels the American fighting spirit.